Nipples everywhere, but not one of them is of age. Kylie Jenner, she's been going through Snapchat like it's going out of style, doing weird photos. There was one photo of her where people thought that she had pierced her nipples. It was a tight shirt. I looked at it for a long time. But then finally she just Snapchatted this new image of her, and she had drawn circles, red circles around her nipples, and tagged it, new jewelry in other secret areas. And there were, 2 red circles around her nipples. Kylie Jenner, does she have nipples? Are these nipples pierced? Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Are nipples the new ears?
Is talking about this legal?
Star Trek, the next generation. Do you know what I mean? Drek, and then Star Trek, the next generation.
We got it.
So do you think, is it illegal? What do you think?
I am so sick of this family. I'm sick of every single one of them. And now it's interesting because Kendall Jenner is somewhat bearable, and then Kylie Jenner is kind of taking on the same pattern that her older sisters had of being a complete attention whore who just uses her physical appearance to get what she wants. I can't handle it. I don't like her lips. I don't like the clown makeup she wears all the time. I don't like talking about her. I don't like thinking about her. I don't care if she has nipple piercings. I don't care if she got her clit pierced. It's none of my freaking business.
Now I'm
no
thinking
interest.
about her clitoris, and that's illegal. I know for a fact.
That is illegal. Sorry.
I don't know what she's like.
Yeah.
I used to watch the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I felt like since they never made any real progress, keeping up with them didn't seem like it was that difficult. So I stopped trying. What do you think about her nipple piercing? You saw the photo. What did you think?
Saw the photo. The whole thing makes me quiver.
Yes.
But like not in a good way. Not like a great quiver like I'm super excited about.
Everyone
Kylie
loves
Jenner.
a quiver, but
like,
this is not it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's more of a quivering sort of thing.
Yeah, and so the circles, it just feels so inappropriate.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing is she's really using Snapchat. She's a new user to Snapchat, and she's really using it to post provocative things. And the thing is, even though she's a big public figure, I think a lot of people treat her as if she's older than she really is. She's 17. A lot of people do really dumb things at 17.
They're teenagers, man. They're really stupid.
And so if I had access to social media, well, I did have access to social media at 17, but I was mature for my age. If I had the same mentality as most 17-year-olds, I would probably post stupid things as well. So I'm gonna kind of give her a pass, but the thing is, I feel like she doesn't have the right parenting there to guide her in the right direction.
I feel like I'm in the gynecologist's office.
Right, there's all kinds of history with that family that we've seen happen, and we've seen daughter after daughter be completely validated in any attempt like this to be salacious. And what's weird is then you have to add to that being the last one, really. She's the youngest. So, what are you gonna, anything that your older siblings had, if your parents try to take it away from you, of course you're gonna scream and shout. Now with this is her older sister, who's 2 years older, is like a supermodel and gets all that kind of attention for that. She has to do, does she have to do something? This is the acting out.
That's such a great point, and I actually didn't really think about it from that perspective. Usually when you have siblings where one is getting a lot of positive attention, the other one acts out in certain ways to also get attention.
Kylie, oh.
So in this case, Kendall is gorgeous, so is Kylie. I think Kylie is beautiful as well, but I think Kylie has gotten the short end of the stick, and this is kind of her way of reaching out to people and trying to differentiate herself from the rest of her family. But the only issue is she's using the exact same strategy to get the same attention. I don't know if that guy agrees with me, but...
That was amazing. He was listening. I'm feeling like he's gonna come through the wall. For you guys who are watching, we are so close to having this fixed. All right, let's talk. Let's play a game. This game's called Where You Pierced. You guys you gotten any weird piercings?
Not that I know of.
No? Not that you know of.
The weirdest piercing I got, or I guess the most salacious one, was a navel piercing that I just took out a few weeks ago because my boyfriend told me that it's time. And
Really?
I'm actually a little bitter about it. I think I want to put it back in.
For me, piercings are like tattoos.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm tattooed from neck to my feet. But I can't actually figure out what tattoo I want. Same thing with piercings. In my mind, I have a lot of piercings, a lot of tattoos, but just can't, that's it,
Would there be one in particular you would get? Would it be like an ear, or would it be like a lip?
It would be maybe a lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, boom, you know?
See,
I'm Greg.
I couldn't do anything in the mouth because I feel like that would just be I'd have like a speech problem and my tongue would feel heavy or something like that, or rust,
It's okay. I'm sure I had yellow goo coming out of my tongue before it got pierced.
some kind of tetanus issue because it's always moist in there.
What's the weirdest piercing or tattoo you've ever gotten?
I've never gotten a tattoo or a piercing. A friend of mine got his nipple pierced
I just don't
10
get it.
years ago, more than 10 years ago. And since then, his nipple's always awake.
Oh.
So even after he took it out, which he only had it in for like a semester, and he got it done in like a South African biker bar, which is just the worst place to do that. But yeah, I wouldn't do it because I want them. I either do both, so they're always alert, or neither, so they can take a break. What do you guys think about Kylie Jenner's piercing? Give us your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you have any weird piercing stories? Subscribe to our channel, won't you? And check us out on Instagram. We'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.